Hello there everybody, this is Grant, also known as the Collector75, and welcome to another Transformers Redux review. As you can see, for this one I am doing the Generation 1 Overlord. This is one of my favourite actual figures from the G1 line. This is the European release from around 1991, 1992. It was of course released first of all for the Japanese Super God Master Force, I think. I'm sure I've got that in the right series. As a Power Master, obviously. It never got a Western release, which is a bit of a shame because it's actually a really cool figure and playset. Yeah, so complete and utter shame. But when it did get a release in Europe, I believe I remember seeing this in the shop. I remember seeing it in its big gold box, and I remember thinking, wow, I thought, wow, it's a Power Master, even though it doesn't actually say it's a Power Master on the box or nothing. Let me just turn my camera around slightly. You'll have to forgive my sort of rather crude setup, unfortunately. I've got not as much room as I used to have. Here we go. So I'm just going to have to hold this, and we'll bring the box into view. There we go. I do like the box. As you can see, it just says Energon minifigures, and then it has a nice big gold box. All the same artwork which was on the Japanese Godmaster release. Even has the same name. And there we have the back of the box. Let me just turn it around. It's really cool. I do like the back of this box. And then we've got his tech specs, and it says Overlord. His function is a self-contained nomadic assault machine, and his motto is, I stand my ground, I accept any challenge, I am hungry for conflict. And then we have a picture of the motivators, which sadly I don't actually have. I want to get the Jap release, because at least then it does come with all the parts that allows them to combine. That's why I've never done a review on those. Of course, in Japan they're called Road Caesar, and then it does have this up here, and I do like this little blurb here. I don't know if I can get it to focus in on it, and you can pause it and read it. It does really good. It goes, the Decepticons have a new breed of warrior in their ranks, a unique product of advanced robotic engineering. Despite allegiance to the evil Decepticon code, he stands alone, an unstoppable force confronting any obstacle, negotiating any terrain. His name is Overlord. And it does go on, and I just love the way it ends. It goes, with Overlord in thy sights, car becomes robot, and the transformation is complete. Robot team against fighting machine. 3 against 1. The battle can resume. Oh no, I'm thinking of his tech specs. I love the way his tech specs ends. Sorry about that. It says, a strategic support base ready for the arrival of the Decepticon fleet. Ready for all-out war. I did really like that. So there we go. I got there in the end. Right, so let me just put this back a second. You'll have to bear with me. I've got very little room around here. So I'm going to try and stick that down. Oh dear, I will get this right. As you can see, I've got a shelf behind me now. I've tried to cover it up as best I could, because you probably don't want to see all the weird DVDs that I like. So anyway, plus Overlord in base mode wouldn't actually fit on this little table that I've got. Bit dusty. Oh, that's a bloody long hair of my wife's there. Right, so anyway, so this is Overlord in the base mode. Now, I think it actually looks fairly impressive, though it does suffer from actually it not being very well connected at all. This, you've only got to move it slightly, and you can see these bits just sort of come away, which is a shame. If it had more connectability, this would have been a lot better. A complete and utter shame. Still, there we go. Still, it's pretty good. He's got little radar dishes up here. He's got a little another radar dish down here, and you can see his gun there doubling up as a tower if it wants to stay plugged in the back there. It does have a little couple of guns here, and a little crane over here that you can play with. It's pretty cool. And then he's got some more guns over here. As you can see, try and turn it and move the old bloody lock. It's a bit of a shame. He does have a little control post up here where you can put Mega. This is Mega, one of the little Power Masters. This is a double Power Master. It's not bad, this one. This figure of mine does have its problems, unfortunately. I got this a long time ago. I got this in about 1996, give or take a year or two. This is long before eBay was around, so I always thought I was lucky just to get the bloody thing, no matter what the condition. I can't remember if I bought this and then then the guy in Sheffield managed to get a box for it, which I bought afterwards, I think. I can't remember. I might have got that off a mate, because he bought one. Doesn't matter anyway. I got this. I do like the box, and unfortunately it is broken and it's yellowed in places. I was looking at maybe getting another one off eBay, but the prices are a little bit crazy, so I didn't bother. Right, so that was Mega. This is Giga. It does come with a little car for some reason. I did make my own little labels and put it on it. Like, there we go, some backlights and a blue light on there. Don't know why. But he does fit in there. I don't know what the bloody reason is behind that, but he does come with it. Then you can take him out, put the car on the side. That doesn't have any other use apart from this. This is Mega. Sorry, this is Giga. And there we go, and this is Giga. And in the cartoon, obviously, one was a man and one was a woman, and they both controlled the Decepticons of that cartoon series. Although I believe they were obviously under the leadership of I think it was Devil Z. I can't remember. Anyway, we're looking at the toy here, not the cartoon series. So anyway, so this is base mode, and it's not bad. Like I say, it just does suffer from the rather unstable connectability issue. I'd love to see someone drive up this bloody little ramp he's got. It's a bloody nightmare. Anyway, right. So this is base mode. Then we're going to transform him next into his 2 component modes. So we're going to take these bits off first, because these will only fall everywhere if I don't. I'm going to move that little car out of the way. We'll move the 2 little Power Master fellas over there. And then we'll start on this. We'll do the tank first. So we take that off, take his gun out, and put that on the side for the moment. Then all we do is you close this gun up, put it away, close that little ramp up, and then we just fold this one over like that, snap it into place, fold that over. We've got one half of the tank, come over here, take that gun out, pop it on the side, then we just got to fold away this little crane into there, and again fold the ramp up, fold that away, turn that round, and then we've got the other half of the tank. Then we take the tank barrel, plug that in there. Then, if you're lucky, you can, while we're holding it in there, you can get this other half of the bloody tank. Pain in the fucking arse, too. So I was swearing. I'm trying not to swear too much now. Everyone keeps commenting on how often I swear. It's a bit of a problem with me, I've got to admit. My wife is always going on about it. And so are a number of people on YouTube, funny enough. Anyway, so then we end up with the Giga tank. I'm going to pop that down there for a second. Shame the turret doesn't actually turn. That would have been pretty damn cool. And what you can do with Giga, you can open up the little canopy, if I can get it to open, and you can plonk him in there, and it will close up. It doesn't do a lot then. He's just sort of lying in there having a sleep, I suppose. And then what you can do, you can either take this gun, and there's a little hole in the Power Master slot, and you can put that in there like that. Which is cool. Then he's got an extra little gun and that. Or, which my favourite, I prefer putting this one in. I'm not quite sure if it's a radar battery or it's a missile battery. I think it's probably a missile battery, to be honest with you. And anyway, so that goes in there. And it looks pretty cool. The tank barrel does just raise up and down. That's about it. It does have little wheels that it runs on. Other than that, it's pretty cool. I did manage to repro label mine up. From my original review of this, I don't think I had repro labels on that one then. But these labels are pretty damn cool. Right, as I was going to say, before my battery decided to stop on me, I did want to mention that I did see on eBay the other day. Unfortunately, I don't have the money anymore to spend willy-nilly when I see a figure that I really, really want. And I did see a knockoff version of this on eBay. I think it went to about £220 odd, unfortunately. I think I actually did have a bid, but I couldn't go no more. I think I bidded about 200, but someone else had overbid me anyway, or 2 other people had. So it went about 220, 230, something like that. But if I'd have had the money, I'd have bidded a lot more, because I really did want it. It was basically in all the same colours, apart from the tank. It had a completely chromed barrel, which was pretty cool. I can't remember if there was a few other chrome parts. I think the gun might have been chromed as well. But the most significant difference was the fact that it had Star Saber's head and not Overlord's head, and does have the name of Over Saber or something like that, and looked really cool, and I really wanted it because I really wanted to do a video on it and everything, so I thought it looked absolutely brilliant. Unfortunately, I didn't win it, and I was damn bloody gutted. Still, that's the way life goes. I may see it again someday, who knows. Saying that, I've never seen it before, so who knows. Anyway, right, so let's continue with this now. So that is the Giga tank. We're just going to pop that over the side there. Then we're going to take this little ramp off the front here, bring it forward. It is actually on 3 wheels at the minute, but a bit is broken. As you can see, this little bit here is broken, and it's majorly discoloured. Right, we're going to take these off. As you can see, I'm trying not to get in the way of my camera. I'm actually sitting at a funny angle. We take this little gun, like this little gun, take that away and put that away. Connect that in there. Then we are going to leave that for the minute. We're going to close up these sections here, put that down there. Then we're going to lift it up, come around here. Then we're going to fold down the arms, put the little hands away. Put the hands away again, and then we are going to make sure I'm still in the shot here. We're just going to move them forward till they click in. Then you can't move these. This will be the Power Master function later. Then we rotate this 180 degrees, and then, like I say, pull it up this time, and then on that hinge there, it's like a double hinge. Just connect it in like that, and that is basically the Mega Jet, and it is of course like a Blackbird sort of jet. And we can put this down. This, I believe, I use a bit of blue tack. That just sort of slots it in there. Once I get it in, it's a bit of a pain. There we go, but that does fit in there, and it does hold on there pretty well. That wing's a little bit loose. Right, and then I actually, on this one, I like to put this gun in the Power Master slot for now. And I think that is it. And then what we do with Mega, I always forget their names. Sorry, for a minute there, I thought my camera wasn't actually recording. We can open up the cockpit, and again, just layer inside. That's if I've got the man and the woman around the right way. Anyway, and then we have the jet, and it's not a bad looking jet. As you can see, mine's a little discoloured on the top there, and it is broken there, which is a bit of a shame. And part of the back wing is broken. Yeah, a bit of a shame. But it's a quite cool looking Blackbird jet, and it's actually pretty cool. The gun, you can extend the guns out the bottom there. You're supposed to turn the head round, so it's not actually in shot there. So it doesn't actually usually have the visible face syndrome. I don't know if I can show it up. There it is. Yeah, so it doesn't usually have that. Right, and that is the jet. Then what we're going to do, that epoxy wing, I tried tightening them up, but it don't seem to have bloody worked. Anyway, we can now transform this into his robot mode. So what we're going to do first, we're going to do the legs first. Just going to push the Mega Jet over there. Come to this. This is for the gun. We'll come back to that in a minute. I'm going to take, I can get the bloody cockpit open. Take him out of the cockpit. Close that up. Now we are supposed to do the usual transformation. All these Power Masters have always the same transformation, and we just sort of plonk him in there. Like that. That will release the Power Master feature, unlocking him now, so you can split him in two. And the barrel then falls on the floor and goes somewhere I can never see it. Still, we'll get that in a minute. You don't actually need it anymore. And then what we're going to do is going to transform these into the legs now. As you can see, push the little toes out. That is going to be one leg. Probably this side. Do the same on that one. Then we take these, which were like ramps earlier. As you can see, we've got one post and one. Is that a port? Or it's definitely a hole anyway. And then you figure out which one's which. And then you put one in there, one on there, and that becomes like his shin guards. Again, you do the same on the other side. It does have opposites, and so you can't really get him around the long way. And there the legs done. Then, once you've done that, you just take him out, put him down there, and there's the legs. Then we come to the main jet. Take that gun out. Get a little Mega out. If I just transform, normally I don't bother, you just push the little buttons down inside, that unlocks the transformation. But for the purposes of review, I'm going to pop her in, like that, and then that releases the arms, allowing the arms to move, really, and that is it. Then we're just going to take her out, because we want her in a minute. Before we do anything, I want to detach this part here. It does come off, there we go. And then we're going to come back up to here. As you can see, it's now got the main body. Just rotate the legs down. Rotate the hands out, fold the wings back, and then we have Overlord. Then we're going to stick his legs on. They just basically fit into there and in there, and there we have Overlord. Now, is he going to stand up? He is going to stand up. Unfortunately, now he's completely out of eye shot. Let me just try this. Bear with me 1 second, because I want to make sure you can all see it. There we go. He's now very tall. But then what we do now is we can put stuff in. I like to put this gun just in there. Just gives him a different sort of look, really. Gives him guns and everything. Take this gun, which is, I'm not quite sure if it's like an M16 gun or something like that, but it's pretty cool. I've got this off of Metroplex, but it does fit in there and work. I don't know if it's supposed to come with one, but it does sort of shoot. Yeah, kind of. Anyway, he'll happily hold that gun in his hand like that. His arms will move slightly. I like to bring one out, but then he throws his gun at me. That can go in his hand like that. And that is Overlord. He does have a turning head, which is pretty cool. But the best thing I like about Overlord is you open up these chest panels. If I put that arm back, that allows me to open that up. It does have 2 more ports for the Power Masters to go. I'm going to put Mega on this side, if I've got the name right, and then she unlocks those guns just on there. They've now flipped out, and then the best one is this one. That goes in there, and if he stays in there, he should do. No reason why he shouldn't. And then that is it, and he flips out these guns. And that is Overlord. It doesn't have the most articulation. Of course, his arms will only move forward. The legs won't move at all. But it is actually pretty damn good. This, almost forgot, will fit on one of the ports on the side. And there we have it. That is the completed Overlord figure. A great addition to your Generation 1 toys. If you can get him, definitely get him. I wouldn't pay too much more than about £200 for him. You know, if you see a decent one in the box, whether it's the European one or the Japanese one. Because he's very blocky. He's almost like a brick, really. It's a bit of a shame, but he's a great figure. I know they've done a few homages to him, like in not the Generations line, but it's more like the BotCon line or whatever. Can't remember, there was that tank one. But saying that, it's definitely a good figure. Anyway, right, this has been Graham, the Collector 75. Hope you enjoyed this Redux review, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.